Hi Scorpio, Daily Horoscope for May 16, 2023. You typically place a high priority on being able to account for each and every cent and dollar, but maybe today you aren't as concerned about doing so as you often are, and that's just okay. The moon is now traveling in your productive 6th house, and as the day progresses, she will create a tight square to Venus in your exotic 9th house, which is related to expansion and other countries' cultures. This is often an exciting period in which you have the potential to find a great deal of new wonderful prospects and luxury in locations that you have never looked before. We regret to inform you that today is not the day to be careless with your finances. It's possible that something brand new and flashy may capture your eye, but within just an hour or two, buyer's remorse will most likely start to set in. You'll be happier in the long run if you put off any extravagant purchases until the planets are in a more favorable position. Are you prepared to put in the effort required on a daily basis to ensure the success of the romantic relationships you pursue? Because the moon is now in Aries and located in your 6th house, this is an excellent issue to reflect about during your meditation today. Relationships, like every other facet of our life, demand that we put in a lot of effort, practice self-control, and dedicate ourselves to maintaining a steady, day-to-day commitment to them. The everyday actions that we do are the ones most responsible for shaping our lives and the world around us. Investigate the state of your connection to see whether or not there are any facets of it that may benefit from your investing more of your time and effort. You and your partner may find it useful to develop a routine that you both agree to follow each day. By doing so, you will be able to set apart a period of the day that is solely devoted to spending time with one another without any distractions. The presence of such a practice enables you to feel a greater sense of proximity and intimacy with one another, since it creates a secure space in which you are able to connect to one another and be with one another. When we say that, "Oh, I hate doing this but I have to do it anyway," we are not practicing discipline. Rather, we are engaging in the spiritual practice of discipleship. It implies being aware that the reason you are doing the actions that you are is because they are preparing the groundwork for you to achieve your goals. It is about being a student and a disciple in the service of whatever cause you are committing yourself to, even if that cause is just a personal one. Since the moon is now located in Aries, which corresponds to your 6th house of work and routine, you should give careful consideration to the aforementioned matter. The actions that we do on a daily basis are what shape our lives as a whole and decide whether or not we are able to accomplish the things that we set out to do. You are probably experiencing a very concentrated state right now. During this period, there is a possibility that there may be some misunderstanding over your funds, and things may not go exactly as to plan. Consequently, it is essential to examine and double-check everything, as well as to engage in dialogue with other people when appropriate. In general, today is a good day to start things rolling in the right direction. It is essential to have a good mental attitude at all times. Negative thinking can slow down your development, therefore it is important that you continue to have faith in yourself and channel that strong and determined energy that you possess. Today, Scorpio, you are feeling more feisty and fiery than you often do, and if you are cautious, this might cause friction between you and the people around you. It is essential that you make an effort to locate a channel through which you may express your feelings. You may find that beginning your day with some kind of physical activity helps alleviate the stress and irritation that has built up in your body. Moonstone is a stone that inspires introspection and helps you face the emotions that have been buried deep inside yourself. You will be able to get closer to the truth if you work with Moonstone today. Strawberries are an excellent source of manganese, vitamin C, and fiber, and they contain very little carbohydrates. If you want a breakfast that is both wholesome and delicious today, Scorpio, try topping your oats or Greek yogurt with sliced strawberries. This is going to be a very crazy day, and if you're expecting to keep your composure throughout it, you should know that it won't be the simplest thing in the world to do so. Since the moon is now transiting your productive 6th house of routine and wellness, it's likely that you're more attuned to the day-to-day operations of life as opposed to anything that's particularly exciting. When you combine this with a harsh ray from Venus, you may find that one minute you want to run away with a hot stranger, and the next second you want to go away by yourself and never talk to anybody again in your whole life. This frantic energy is a result of Venus having only recently started a tour in your vast ninth house, which is associated with travel and experiences of other cultures. This is generally a rather enjoyable and thrilling transit with plenty of potential for enjoyment, but today, while the moon is hidden away from you, it is best to sit back and take a load off until the planets as well as people are giving you better messages. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.